Hello everyone, Nicholas Barco speaking. Welcome to part 4 of Building Tips. If you haven't seen part 1, 2 and 3, which are pretty important for this episode, you should definitely check them out by clicking here, here, or if you're on a mobile device, just go down there in the video description and the links should also be there. Today we'll be moving on to skills that will directly apply to how your build will be shaped, and that is depth. So let's move right on. Up to now you've learned about how to use colors and textures to achieve a good set of blocks. Now you've built this. Good job, it's quite nice. However, there's a bit of something missing, and that thing is depth. One way to make your build less flat is to make your wall 2 layers rather than just a solid face. What we did here was keep the logs in their previous position and push the sandstone out 1 block. Of course, you're gonna have to gauge with your eye to see if it looks good or not, because it might end up looking silly. Here we have started to get a bit more fancy. On the floor we have stairs that have made a square surrounding the middle block. Luckily, this doesn't really affect the way you walk at all, so it just adds 2 layers to your floor rather than 1. We also added some stairs in the corners of the wall to create a pseudo section in between the logs and sandstone. I made a few finishing touches, adding some lamps in the floor and some windows. You can see how much of a difference the use of depth made. Some will not agree with all of my design decisions, but the wonderful thing about Minecraft is that it's a sandbox game and you can do whatever you want with it. So that concludes today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like because it helps me out tremendously. And if you now click the box on the right, you'll be brought to the first episode where you can start all over, where we talk about something called the golden ratio, which seems ominous, but yeah, it has some principle to it. And if you click the box on the left, you'll be brought to the color guide, where we will be talking about how to use color effectively, because that is the main important thing to keep in mind about building. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe for another episode, because I have one coming that you don't want to miss. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and goodbye.